Hello everyone, I'm Amitabh Singh. I'm faculty associate at BBA Sports Management, and as well as I take coaching for cricket, football, basketball and other indoor sports. Okay, so basically today we just wanted to cover the coaching session which is still going on in spite of having a lockdown outside, as we know already. And so we just wanted to cover like how everything has stopped, but no one can stop sports. So after COVID is like as we know that all the industrialized section is affected by COVID-19, and sports is just a small part of it, right? And we know that all the events are also postponed, but it's not cancelled. All the pending events are going to happen in the coming year in 2021, and including Tokyo Olympics, Commonwealth Games, Asian Games, National Games. And we know that IPL also happened, and this was the first time, like lockdown was going on, everyone was not able to go outside and watch IPL from the stadium because it happened at Dubai. But still, it's IPL recorded its highest viewership in this 2020 season. Okay, so we can say that let's not just talk about the negativity, let's talk about the positivity. Everyone is coming back to the practice. Every players are already on the ground, they are preparing for the upcoming events. So we are also focusing on the coming events, and we are trying to build our ecosystem as it was before. And I'm gonna assure that it's going to be a boom in future. Women in sports in India, if we talk about women in sports, then at least let's not just compare with other countries. Women in sports in India is already happening so much because Jio was the title sponsor of this season IPL, and it happened for the third time. Okay, and Trailblazers won it for the first time, as we know. And just because we don't have much teams and much sponsors in this women's Premier League, but we can say like we are expecting a lot of sponsors and a lot of new events in coming future. And we are coming up with new talents in different games in women. Like we have now Padma Shri awarded players like Rani Rampal in hockey, and we have star players in football also. Like we have Bala Devi, she recently signed Rangers as FC. It's a Spanish football club, and she became the first athlete from the women's side, like Indian player who scored for a Spanish club. Okay, like in European League. So we are rising, and things take time, so it will also take time, but definitely we have a great future. Career prospects, there are many career prospects. If we talk about physical education, sports, then there are many career prospects. Like student can be an athlete, he can be a coach, he can be a physical education trainer, physical training instructor, fitness coach, nutritionist. He can be an assistant professor in a college, and he can be a sports professor as well. And if we talk about sports management, that there are plenty of professions. Like I can't just pen it down right now, okay, but I can just mention about few. Like you can be a sports manager in different clubs, you can be a sports agent, you can be a sports facility manager, you can be a sports sponsorship head, you can be a sports marketing head, you can join sports media, sports journalism. So there are many of them. Last but not the least, we are talking about sports is a costly affair or not. Yes, if you are talking about performing expensive sports like MotoGP, bodybuilding, men's physique, or fencing, so definitely these are kind of sports which require expensive equipments, expensive gears, and it's not available everywhere. Like a guy from a small or a middle class family background, he can't afford these kind of sports. Okay, but let's not just focus on these sports because there are many of them, and it depends on person to person. It's on their interest, right? So many of the team sports and individual sports, it's accessible for everyone, right? Including a school student, including a college student, or whosoever who is already having a professional background other than sports. And next, if we are talking about pursuing as a career, then we can say as a career you just need to have a right guidance, and you just need to have a right platform, so that you just don't get diverted. You are really want to become a sports person, but just because you don't know how to pursue it as a career, you are just going through, you are choosing engineering or medicals or different backgrounds as a career, and side by side you are performing as sports. Okay, this is not the way. If you want to do sports full time, then give your full time to sports. Okay, and definitely you will get success in future.